So this will turn into another rant. Basically, I still have to figure out how to actually use my phone to clip clips together and basically do anything with World of Tanks. I've been having a couple of recordings, but I need to sit down for at least half an hour and do a live commentary. And I wanted to do voiceovers over the clips. Basically, I just cannot do it right now. I don't feel like it. Not the model that I want to follow. And I know that basically nobody watches these things that I produce, but it will be greatly appreciated if you see this and leave a comment or something, because I was planning on marketing this account, and it would be nice to actually get. I know it's too late, but to get started on some type of YouTube thing, maybe somewhere where I can write a script. But I will be unavailable for a couple of months still. But treat this like a small advertisement for what is to come. Basically, I'm gonna need to fork out some cash for a computer and a decently sized one at that. But I don't want to waste my time with Windows computers, because I did have Windows computers since I was a young child, and I really don't like them. I don't have that much trust in Windows software to be able to actually let me have fun. I don't even like the user interface, to be honest. I don't like the screens. I don't like anything. So I dislike using any type of software, even if it is good on a Windows machine. And Macs are really expensive in my area. Basically, what I want is a Macintosh, but they're really expensive, and I'm gonna need to gather up some money about it. Uh, Preferably, if I get lucky enough to even get one with the M1 chip, that would be actually awesome luck. And to top all that off, I actually had a chance to buy a Macintosh. True, it was an Intel processor, but it was a Mac Pro, the last model with the Intel processor. So I'm guessing it would still get software upgrades. I'm not really sure about that, but it would save me a lot of trouble. But my mother advised me against it, because I literally would have spent all my cash that I got just to buy the said computer. She talked me out of it. I bought an earlier Air Mac model from 2012, and as you can understand, like, it doesn't get software updates. It's really old as a machine, and I couldn't really use it that much, but not that much use for a phone either, because phones don't have free movie operational software that maybe a Macintosh can have. But I guess on a Macintosh, on a computer, I can fork out the money to actually get the software, because I feel way more comfortable in front of a computer than on a phone. But the good news is that if I manage to gather enough money to buy any type of Macintosh, the M1 chips are pretty cheap in my area, so I'm guessing that I can get one. But as long as I am in this building that I'm showing you randomly about, check it out, like the poorest surrounding ever. It is an unfortunate accident that I'm sitting here, but my country is not known for humane treatment of people, and they're really not known to actually be able to give people a psychological or psychiatrical analysis. So I'm lucky enough to not even have a correct diagnosis and just be thrown in with the rest. So basically, all I've been doing for the past 2 months is getting drugged up on meds that do me more harm than good. And for the last 12 years, I've been having undocumented, not entirely observed mood swings that I didn't share with anyone. Maybe it's bipolar disorder, maybe it's just anxiety and depression, but they're treating me like a schizophrenic. And while it is true that there are some pills for schizophrenia that alter moods, it's really just a tad bit awkward, because the mood swings of schizophrenics aren't that close to bipolar disorder. They are really less of mood swings and more of switches in the personality of a human. So basically, 12 years untreated bipolar disorder has now led me to this stage where I just lash out uselessly against everyone. And currently, I'm in a very, very difficult depression. And I really don't know what to do because basically the only salvation that I can actually get is from the internet. But I've really grown tired of just watching random clips, and I really want to share my own opinion. But considering that I don't even watch news that much, all I can do is have commentary on clips and on a phone. I can't really have that power because let's be honest, you can't actually make a decent sized clipped video on a phone. Maybe I can, but I don't know how much money I can spend on a software and if I like the software or not, if it's even functional. But I will try to do my best to get out of the situation as soon as I can, because the sad truth is that I'm actually spoken to the doctor and she said that she can release me whenever she wants. She's basically waiting for approval from my family. And my mother is really concerned about me, not because of my situation, not because of my mental disorder, but because I am kind of a, how do I say it? I don't want to censor this video. I don't want to edit it at all, but I got substance abuse issues that I realize that people around me treat it as substance abuse, but I don't feel sad or guilty or in any way aggressive when I abuse substances. It's more of the overall mood of the people around me, again, makes me lash out. But if I lack any sort of coherent therapy for anything that's even remotely close to bipolar disorder, then I am going to continue abusing substances to even out my mood and maybe get myself under more control about how the entire situation goes. But let's say that the only reason that I'm not up and about and doing something for you guys, that I had a really great script, very short script, but a really great script written on my Macintosh about slavery and all of that. My entire research on the field and how it integrated itself into American societies, previous societies as well. Because as we all know, African American, I'm just going to mention here, African American slavery was not the only slavery that whites had. Whites also had enslaved other whites in the past years before they reached Africa. And the entire situation is really complicated. I cannot discuss it without a script because my mind is really chaotic and I'll be jumping from subject to subject. But let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that I can kind of get in the loop with you guys. And yeah, if you want to support me, I would actually just say the obvious YouTube thing, give me a thumbs up, maybe I don't know, subscribe. I don't know what content I'll be doing, maybe reports of my everyday life, but you know, it would be nice to see people subscribe and be interested in how the everyday life of a person is going. Because let's be honest, I don't want to use TikTok. I've tried Twitch, but those are platforms people use for fun, and YouTube is more of a personal space for me because I've known YouTube since I'm 12 years old and I always wanted to participate. So let's keep our fingers crossed that I get access to a computer soon and I can edit out a clip and actually bring you good content. Been nice seeing you guys. Have a good day.